All right, guys, welcome to your instructions for Prezi if you choose this option for your final project for 7th grade social studies. So last week, you should have spent a lot of time researching the assignment. So you should have all of the information you need in order to build a Prezi or a Pictochart or a Google Slides, okay? So this is going to be a little tutorial on how to use Prezi. Just as a tip, guys, for the final project, please remember that if you look at your rubric, it includes everything you need. So you should be using your notes from the first 2 days. So information on the land, people, resources, history of your chosen country, as well as your deep dive information from day 2. And I'm also asking you to reflect, to tell me a little bit about how this country is different from America or how it's similar. Just show me that you've spent a little bit of time thinking about that. So let's take a look at Prezi here. We're going to go ahead and hit Get Started. And we're going to go ahead and click the Basic button. Prezi is a software that could have a lot of money involved. So don't worry, guys. I'm not asking for anything crazy here. You are going to do free. Just the basics, okay? It's going to ask you to create a basic account, and you can hit the Sign Up with Google button here to assist you. Choose who you are. And then it'll say we've sent you an email. If you have any issues with receiving that email, please let me know, okay? So I'm going to pause the video right now and make sure that my email there is present, okay? All right, so I've gone ahead and I have accepted the email verification and I am logged in here. So as you guys can see, if we examine Prezi, it's a really cool way to showcase information, okay? So one thing that you can do is you can check out the Learn Prezi Fast tutorial to check on that. Or you can just go ahead and click New Presentation here. So while this loads, Prezi is a little different than your traditional PowerPoint. It's kind of like a moving PowerPoint. It's really nifty. So they'll give you some templates to choose from. And if we take a look at your final project rubric, you'll see that you need to have a lot of information on there. Land, people, resources, products, deep dive, and reflection. So that's like at least 5 slides or panels, okay? That's at least 5 slides or panels. That's at least 5 slides or panels. Hopefully you've understood that I've said that several times because it's ultra mega important, okay? So if we take a look at our Prezi, you'll see that they give you some templates to choose from. One thing that I would do maybe is I would pick one that has at least 5 numbers on it. You can see how all of these have different numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and click the roadmap one. You can also start a blank Prezi, but if this is your first time doing it, why don't you go ahead and just start with a template? It's a little easier. So you'll have your title. So you can do put your country there, put your name on it maybe. And then from there, you'll see it moves to different screens. So if I go to screen 2, it zooms me in here. And maybe for this one, I would say land. And this is where I would showcase all of my information on the land. So you can use text here. You can also hit the insert button to put in images, to put in symbols, a YouTube video even. That's a cool tool. Or there's a lot of different things that you can insert, okay? So if we wanted to play with insert image, for example, we would go to what's already uploaded on your computer. I'll see if I have anything on Israel here. I don't, but that's okay. Put a meme in instead so you guys can see how it works. And from there, it'll process it, and you can use the little hand tool to move your picture. You can also maybe choose shapes. and put in those, all you have to do is click. And there it is. So you can move it using the hand button. You can make it bigger using the plus or smaller. And then you can kind of decorate it and make it what you need. And that's what kind of makes this really cool, okay? So once you've done all your information on one, you would then go to the next. Maybe this one I talk about the people. So Prezi is a really nice choice because you can really section off everything that you've talked about. Actually, this template I chose is pretty dynamite for all of that. Because you can have one for each one, which is kind of nifty. Deep dive one. Let's say I did food. And then deep dive two, music. And then reflection. So this is a really cool tool you can use. As you can see, it really kind of plans it out for you if you use the templates and use them well, okay? So to finish it out, you're gonna go ahead and hit this button up here that says share, and you can click share Prezi. So after that, you have to set your privacy levels. Because we are using the basic free version, you're gonna hit public. So then you'll copy the link, and then from there, you'll go to the assignment and go ahead and paste that link to me, okay? You'll go ahead and paste that link to me. If you need any help with sharing this with me, you can always send it via email, and you can always ask me for help as well, okay? So guys, that's just a little tutorial to Prezi. I may create a Padlet that you guys can post your links on in order to kind of make this easier because all of the assignments are indeed link shareable ones. So guys, that's Prezi. Let me know if you need any help, okay? Thanks, friends.